Hello everyone! Happy Sunday! Welcome back to my channel. This is Brittany with Budgeting with a Ginger, and I'm so excited that you are here with me on this Sunday. I hope that you guys have had a fantastic weekend so far. My weekend has gone really well. Yesterday we went to my nephew's wrestling tournament and he got second place. So I was so happy for him. He's only 5, and it's hard watching 5-year-olds wrestle, you guys. Like, those boys can be brutal. But it was a lot of fun and I got to spend time with them, so I definitely enjoyed that. Today we're going to be working on our long-term savings and our month ahead. We're going to do month ahead first, and you guys, I forgot to do this last week. I don't know why I keep forgetting to do my one month ahead, but for some reason it just completely slips my mind. So normally I bring $55 a week, and that is $5 per category to my 1 month ahead. Today we're going to be doubling that because I budgeted for the money to save last week. I just forgot to do it. So the way that I do it is, like I said, I do it like many of the other budgeters in the community do it. And we got the idea from Steph with Steph's on a Budget. Definitely go watch one of her videos because I think she explains it better than I'm going to. But so what it is every category in my 1 month ahead binder gets $5. When one category is completely finished, its $5 will roll into the next category. So because subscriptions is fully funded, its $5 that it would normally get will snowball into the next one, which would be our storage unit. This one is also fully funded, so now the 5 from here and the 5 from here, the $10 is going to snowball into our next category, internet. Again, fully funded, so now we're at 15. Utilities fully funded, so now we're at $20 that we have been able to snowball by saving $5 a week in each of these categories. $5 for electricity. I believe we fully funded this one the last time we were in here. So now the $5, $10, $15, $20, and $25 is all going to snowball into my Capital One credit card, and it will get its $5. I hope that makes sense. Like I said, there are plenty of other people in the community that can probably explain it better than I can. So during a normal 1 week process, we would be putting 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, and 30 in here. But because we're doubling it this week, we're going to be putting 60. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, well, Brittany, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, and 30. So this should be 60 if I did this right, you guys. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, and 60. Hopefully I did this right. I hope I'm making sense. So, and of course I didn't get my calculator out, and you guys know I can't math on camera. So our little piglet tells us which one we're on, but because I try to explain my thought process behind 1 month ahead, I never flip right to this. Okay, so now, let me see how many 5s I have. We have plenty. Okay, so now this bill category for the one credit card that we have has $100 in the bank, actually $120 in the bank. So I'm going to add that on our calculator. And then we have 25, 35, 45, 55, 65, 75, 85 in cash. So we have 205 for this bill so far. Okay. And each icon is 11. So if we divide 205 by 11, that means we can have 18 icons colored in. So that's 4, 8, 12, 16, 17, and 18. So we get to color in 2 more icons. Whoop, 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 whoop. Love that. Oh, and that's a completely different pink, but we're just going to roll with it. It's all right. No big deal. Let me find the right yellow, though. Yellow, yellow. I'm using the neon colors. You'd think they'd be easy to spot in my bucket of markers, but... Okay, so we are working hard on this one. It will be a while before we get to finish another category, but that's okay because we are snowballing into it each and every week. So now the rest of my envelopes will get $5 because we're doubling it this week, because I forgot last week we're going to be putting in 10. So let's see. Now this envelope and all the envelopes behind it we'll have 1, 20, 40, 45, 50, and 55. So 155. Okay, so let's get that stuffed in there. And then 155 divided by 19 is 8. So that's 6, 7. Whoop, whoop. We get to color in another icon. Let's go for pink. We only have one pink cell phone. Perfect. Okay, so 155 in there. We're going to add our $10, 30, 60, 90, 120. Y'all, here I go. What's 30 times 5? That's 150. And we should have 155 in here, so we get to color in another piggy. Let me just make sure. 1, 20, 40, 45, 50, 55. Yay. Yeah, Brittany, because 3 times 5 is 15. Add a 0. Get it together, girl. It's so funny how, I'm telling you guys, the math on camera. I think I say this in every video. I just don't want you guys to think I'm dumb. I promise I'm not. All right, so there's another piggy colored in. Yay. Cool, cool, cool. Okay, so we added our $10 in there. $10 going in for taxes. All right, so 155 divided by 23 is 6, and that's what we have colored in, so not coloring anything there. 155 divided by 75 is 2, duh. See, I'm telling you guys, it's so silly. All right, so adding our 10, and then we get to color in another little piggy. And I'm thinking about taking this category out. I'm undecided. You guys let me know what you think. This is a debt snowball. So these are debts that we have paid off that we are no longer responsible for the debt because we don't have it anymore. But I do snowball some of this into my credit card. So I don't know. Like if we were in an emergency, this isn't money we would need saved, but I'm like, it's a good buffer. So I don't know. Anyway, and then we have 2 icons colored in. Our last $10 is going in here for mortgage, and we can't color anything off. So that is my 1 month ahead. It looks like I need to do another bank run and put some prop cash in here, which I am perfectly happy to do. So yay for our 1 month ahead and me remembering to do it this week. Oh, and I'm so rude. My 1 month ahead, this binder and all of the trackers are from Nori with Norellis Budgets. They are available as a digital download on her website, and she usually runs pretty good sales on them. So if you're looking for a 1 month ahead binder or to get started, definitely go check her out. And then next up, let me put the calculator away. We are in our long-term savings binder. So we have some minis that finished this week to go into some of our challenges. So excited about that. And then we have $250 over here in the cash tray that we are going to be stuffing into these challenges. So let's work on these minis first. And this one is going to go into our Nori challenge. Okay, so let's get that out. My Nori challenge is this right here, and it is Save 2026 and 2026. And what I've been doing with my minis is going to, there is one page in here, I think I've already passed it, that has, excuse me, let's see, let's find that page. It has these $25 flowers. This is the most expensive page in the book. It's a Save 500. This mini saved us 23. So what I'm going to do is put these 3 back and grab a 5. And then we're going to color off one of these flowers because, like I said, they're the most expensive thing in the whole book. And when we get this done, I feel like it's all downhill from there, baby. So let's get another $25 colored in for the mini that we finished. And then we will add our $25 to the money that we have back here. All right, perfect. And then we will come back to this and play it like normal when we get to it in our challenge book. But I want to be able to, I want to make sure that I save in addition to the minis, and this is just how it makes sense to me. And then the next $20, excuse me, my friends, for the cough, is going into our other Save 2026, Save 2026 and 2026, yes, from Gem City Budgets. So that is this one right here. And the mini only saved us 20. So let's see, is there a 20 on here? There is in pink. I think there's one in purple. Let's go ahead and do the one for pink because that's the only one, or we haven't gotten anything in pink yet is what I'm trying to say. So let's color off this 20 right here. Perfect, and we will get that added to the envelope. And that one's in here, of course. All right, so those were the minis that we finished to put toward these. And now we're just gonna start at the beginning. Whoopsie, sorry, Taylor Swift. The beginning of our binder here. So the beautiful hot pink binder is from Becca with Becca Budget 777. The dashboard and the envelopes I made, and then this beautiful charm was made by my sweet friend Lydia. I love it. It matches perfectly. Okay, let's get started. So first up, we have our sticker challenge from Becca. And the way that I've been doing this is I have these Panda roll call cards. These are from Kimmy with Bajan Girl Budgets or Kimmy's Budgets on Etsy. And on the other side of them are the different die that you could possibly roll. So it goes from D4 all the way to D20, and there are 2 cards per numbered die. So I just give these a little shuffle and I put them here in my cash tray, and then I pick one. So we got the D12. So for week 4 of January, to determine what we are going to save, we are gonna roll the D12. And we are adding $11 to Becca's challenge today. And I like doing it this way because it's like completely random and a mystery what we'll save. So, and I know I've seen other creators have started creating the Panda roll call cards now. Well, they're not called Panda roll call cards. They're just called Dice Randomizer cards, I believe. I know that Tara from Lifted Up and Living has put out a set. Maddie from Floating Funds has put out a set. And I believe Nicole from Keely's Creation has some on Etsy. So if you're looking for something to randomize your savings, it is a fun way to do it. All right, so now in Becca's challenge, we have 20, 30, 5, 36, 37, 38, and $39. That's awesome. And I should write down what they save me each week, shouldn't I? But I don't want to write on the stickers. Can I write it here, you think? But I'd have to go back and look. Let's try that. Let's see. Can I write on this in Sharpie? I don't know. That might wipe off. Let's just put it here. 11. And then I'll have to go back and see what we have saved previous weeks. That way, if I mess up my cash, I can catch myself. All right. So that was from Miss Becca. And then next we have another year-long challenge from Lindsay with Bookish Mama Budgets. This is a year of booze and savings. So each month has a different die on it, and you roll that die for the number of weeks in the month, and that's what you save. If you roll the same number 2 times in a row, you save double the second week. So this week we did a 3 and then we got another 3, so we saved 6. So I'm gonna actually put 6 on here in parentheses. And then last week we rolled a 2, so let me get my D3 out and see what we're gonna save this week. And that is 3, so we didn't get a double. Where's a good purple? Right here. So we're gonna add, that's a completely different purple, 3 in for this week. For this week. So let's see, 1, 2, and 3. So far we have a total of $14 in a year of booze. Love that one. All right, and then next up we have our slice challenge, and this is from Mel with Mystic Budgets. And the way she created this is you just determine a number for each slice and the numbers there, and you save that number. But again, I'm doing the whole randomized thing. So we're gonna pull another card. Oh, boo, that's a D4. So let's see what we're gonna save for our next slice. D4. And that's a 1. I think we got really low numbers last week too. So we're gonna go again, but let's color in. We need that hot pink again. That's the next color here. right. So let's pull another roll call card. And that's a D6. Okay, so let's see what the next slice will save us. And that is 3. So I'm going to put 2 back and a 5 back and grab a 10. That 5 is pitiful. And then after pink is purple. Purple. And I think because the savings are so low this week, let's go again. So let's see. D10 is next. By the end of this video, I will have all my die out on my table. All right, come on, 10. Oh, we got a 9. I'll take that. I'll take that. So 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. And then after purple is teal. So we'll go this one right here. Can't wait to see what this saves us. I mean, it's going to take us a hot minute, but I think it's going to be great savings. And so far we have 20, 35, 36, 37, 38, and 39. If I was doing $2 a piece like I had said, we'd be 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22. So we are ahead of the game by doing the roll call cards. All right, next up, ooh, this one's gonna be pricey this week. We have our Sunday Scripture Savings Challenge, and this is from Karen at The Faithful Dash. And you save every Sunday, the date of every Sunday in the year. So we've saved Sunday the 4th, Sunday the 11th, and today we're adding 18 for this Sunday. Is that, yeah. So let's see, 10, 15, 16, 17, and 18. And then I'm going to condense. I think we only have 120 this week. So, oh no, we have 2. We have 2. All right. And then let's go ahead and color in. Ooh, that's not the right color. I think it's this one, maybe. Nope, definitely not. Sorry, guys. I looked at the tip of that and I was like, no. I don't think this one's it either, but it's okay. And then with the Sunday for each week is a scripture. So this week's scripture is, I have set you apart from the nations to be mine, and that is Leviticus 20:26. Love it. All right, so we have $33 in Miss Karen's challenge so far, and at the end of the year when we finish this one, we will have $803. So love that. Great savings. And then next up, we are in our Save 2026 and 2026 from Nori. And the way that I do this one is I roll a D12 and then we'll go to that page. So that is page 4. And this is a Save 32. The denominations are all 2. So let's go ahead and color in one of these. Let's see, let's do a blue flower, a teal flower. I am not worried about patterns or anything when I'm coloring in these. I'm just matching the book, which is full of color. And I'm loving it. All right. So we'll definitely go again. And that is the dots on the bottom, so that's a 9. Let's see what page 9 is. Okay, this is our first time on, nope, we've gotten the 4. This page will say 53, and it has 1, 2, 1s, 2s, 3s, and 4s on it. And let's go ahead and save another 4. I love the hot color. What are these called? Like hot pink. So hot colored leopard. Never mind. So we'll put a 1 back and grab a 5 and go one more time. That's page 11. And this page is a Save 280, and it has $5 hearts and $10 hearts, and we are working on the $10 hearts. So we will add another $10 for this page. And I'm not saving by page. I'm just letting you know like what the range is for this book. I hope that makes sense. Okay, so far in Miss Nori's book, we have, let's see here. Come on. We have $255 in the bank. So let's put that on our calculator. $255 in the bank, and then 20, 40, 60, 81. 10, 20, 25, 30, 35, 36, and 37. 137 in cash. We have $392 in here. Yay! So that means we only have $1,634 to go. And that's quite all right with me. All right. So made good progress in there. And then next up, we have our January challenge from our, this is a 2026 Savings Challenge book from Janelle Ray Budgets. And we are working on the January. This page in total will save us $100. So let's see. That's 3. So we'll go 1, 2, and 3. And we got a 2. I'd like to get this one finished this month because anything we finish that are shorter, like monthly challenges like this, I'm going to pull the money and we will randomize it into my long-term sinking funds. All right, so that's a 2. And then we have 4, 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay, now we have a 5. And let's see, today's the 18th. So next Sunday is our last Sunday of the month. So I feel like we need to go again. And 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And that is 6. Okay. So what are we at now? That's 11, 12, 13. All right. Let's get this cleaned up. Oh, and I already pulled the 2, so we need 11 more. All right, so let's see how close we are to 100. This is different. This is a different way of savings than I did my long-term savings last year, so I'm still trying to figure out if this is going to work for me. But out of 100, we have 20, 40, 50, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. 56. We still have a good bit to go. We're definitely going to come back to this one if we have money at the end, but I would like to make it through the binder first, just because. Next up, we have the one where you save $1,000, and this is from Carmen over at The Humble Budgeter, and she is retiring this book, and it's on sale right now, so if you are a Friends lover like me, and this book interests you, go check it out. Oh, and this is from my nephew's wrestling tournament today. That's how they marked your hand, so you could come and go after you paid. We didn't leave, but we could have if we wanted to. All right, so let's see. I believe there are 20 pages in this book, so I'm going to roll the D20, and that is page 8. So let's see what we have on page 8. This page is a Save 20, and it's food, and I believe this is all the food that maybe Phoebe ate when she was pregnant that she wouldn't normally eat, maybe. But let's go ahead and do the next highest number on here is a 5. So let's go ahead and add 5 for that one. Okay, and let's go again. That's page 11. So that's 9, 10, 11. This one is a Save 60. I'm not great at advice. Can I interest you in a sarcastic comment? And that was Chandler. Dehydrated Japanese noodles under fluorescent lights. Does it get better than this? Love it. I love it, you guys. Such a good show. If you haven't watched it, I had a couple of comments last week saying you've never watched it. I highly recommend it. It's hysterical. You have to understand it was made in the late 90s, I believe. Yes. And so you have to keep that in mind when you're watching the show, because some of the stuff that is funny then wouldn't be funny now, if you get what I mean, but it's still a great show. All right, number 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And that's only $1. So let's go again on this page. 6 again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I don't really have any method to the madness of how I count these pages, these numbers. That's $1 again. So I feel like I feel like I'm throwing my scratcher tool. I feel like I want to go again on here. 6 again. Let's just count this way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Okay, and that's a 2. So we will add $4 for this page. I'm wondering if there are some spicy numbers under here. If we've scratched 4 and only got $4. but let's go ahead and grab that out. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And let's grab our D20 and go one more time. That's page 10, which is this one. This is the episode where they play football at Thanksgiving. Each football here is worth $2. So we will go ahead and color off one foosball for $2. Actually, you know what I should have done? I should have rolled the D3 and let it tell me how many to do, but that's okay. Let's go one more time. That is page 5. So this is, we were on a break. Pivot. So good, you guys. If you're laughing as I say these things, please let me know in the comments if you're enjoying this with me. All right, 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. You guys, it's a 1 again. Carmen, are there higher numbers in here? Let's go one more time. 1 and 2. So we'll come over here. Ooh, there we go. That's a 5. So $6 for this page, and we will call it quits there for now. Whoops. I'm throwing my roll call cards. So let's grab 6, and let's see how much we are adding for our friends challenge today. That's 5, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, and 17. So let's leave that out. Grab that. All right. So far out of $1,000, we have 20, 40, 55, 56, 57, and 58. And we just started most of these challenges at the beginning of the month. I think the only one that we had already started was Nori's book. That's why it has a little bit more. Okay, hold the book the right way, Brittany. Next up, we have this challenge from Christelle with Divine Savings Co. And this is a $820 savings, and it's for the year of the horse. And we've been knocking off the high numbers on this one, and I think I want to continue doing that. So I see we have a 30 over here, and then it looks like everything after that is below 30. So let's go ahead and get this one knocked off. Perfect. Let's get 30 buckaroos added. So 20 and 30. So now in here we have 20, 40, 60, 80, 91. 91 out of 820. And then next up we get to color our mittens from Miss Judy. This is a save 300. So what you do is you save $5 a week, $25 a month, and at the end of the year you will have $300. So let's see, we've done pink, green, blue. Let's try yellow. What do we think about that? I think that's a good idea. This is a nice pastel yellow. Okay, and then let's do the bottom part a little bit deeper yellow. Cute, I love my different color mittens. Cute, cute. Okay, so let's see. We will put that 5 back and grab a 10. So we have our $20 in Miss Judy's challenge. And then we are back to our other Save 2026 and 2026. This is from Gem City Budgets, and you roll a color dot die because there are 6 different sections, each in different colors, as you can see, and the color dot die tells you what section to work in. So this is orange on this die. So on your color dot die, it will have orange or pink, not both. So I'm going to count orange as pink for this situation. And let's do it random today. So let's roll I don't know. Let's just roll the D12 and count. So let me grab that marker that I used. Ooh, I think it was you. So that's 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Ooh, $28. Coming in. 28 said, sit down. I'm the highest one in here. I get to go first. Love it though, because my instinct is to do the highest number first. All right, so $28 more coming in here. So 10, 20, 5, 6, 7, and 8. So now in here we have 20, 40, 60, 81, 10, 20, 35, 36, 37, and 38. 138. Love that. And now the rest of the challenges in this binder are way lower challenges. They're scratch offs. They're my 2026 scratch offs. I kind of went crazy buying these and I want to use them because they're so cute and I get to show more of my friends. And then if we finish whatever month we finish these in, which I don't think we'll finish any in January, but if we do, we will randomize them into our long-term savings at the end of the month. Okay. So this one is from Christelle with Divine Savings Co. I just think that horsey is so cute. And we got a 2. So that is 5. Do we want to go again? I say yes. Why not? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And that's a 6. So we are adding $11 to this challenge. And this one is a save 60. Okay. All right, so $11 coming in. Now out of 60, we have 20, 30, 40, 1, 2, and 3 with 3 scratchers left. All right, next up is from the Enchanted Owl's Nest. This is a save 50, and look at that sweet little squirrel. So sweet. And let's see what we're gonna do today. 1, 2, 3, and 4. That's $5. Ooh, a squeaky scratcher. And then 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 7. All right. So 5, 6, and 7. So now out of 50, we have 25, 31, 32. I almost kept counting money that wasn't there. Next up, we have a save 40, and this is from Wild Everest. We have 4 scratchers left, so let's do 2 today and 2 next week. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, and the values on here are 2 through 9. That's a 3. Whoops. Well, I scratched that one. I dinged it, so let's just go ahead and do it, and that's a 2, so $5. All right. So now out of 40, we have 25, 30, 1, 2, and 3. So only $7 to go. Love that. Next up, we have Happy New Year from LV Budgets. And I just love this one. I think it's so pretty with those holographic scratchers. This one will save 100. And that is 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. That is 10. Let's stop right there. All right, so now out of $100, we have 25, 35, 36, 37, 38, and 39. So this one will definitely finish next month. Maybe I have to work on our budget for this next coming week. Maybe I can bring extra money to this binder. All right, this one's also a Save 100 from Budget by Camilla. Lots of scratchers on this one. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And that is a 2. Let's go again. 1. So we'll come right underneath it. That is 4. I want to go again. Did I count this one yet? 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So we are at 2 and 4 for 6, plus another 4 is 10. Perfect. And there is a doggy outside my door. Why do I only have $4 in here? Ruh-roh. Oh, there's a 20. All right, so now out of 100 for this one, we have 25, 30, 1, 2, 3, and 4. 34. Okay, and then we have one more left in the binder before we've gone through everything in the binder. This one is from Lemon Ivy. This will save 75. It says, let's do this 2026. What? And that's 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. That's 6. Let's go one more time on this one. And 1 and 2. Ooh, there's a 10. So $16 coming in. So 5, 10, 15. Whoa, I'm dropping the monies. 16. So now we have 25, 35, 36, and 37 out of 75. So now this is where the decision lies, my friends. Do we work on our scratchers? Let's see what we have left. 5, 10, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and I forgot. 40, 30, something like that. So let me see. Do I want to work on my scratchers or put that into my bigger challenges? Let's work on the scratchers some more. So let's definitely go to this one from Wild Everest. And we can finish this one. We know this one had $7 left. And then we get a finished challenge today. Yep, 4 and 3 for 7. So 5, 6, and 7. So let's make sure we have 40, 25, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, and 40. Yay, we get the color in a bubble because we have a finished challenge. Okay, so that is a finished challenge, and I have a bunch of 2026s, y'all. I will get that refilled for next week because I want to work through those challenges until I've worked through them all because they're so pretty and I bought them and I want to use them. So I'll get one added for next week, and let's just flip back up to this one from Miss Christelle. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And that is $8 more coming in here. Come on, pick it up. So we'll put 2 back and grab our last 2 5s. So now out of 60, we have 20, 30, 40, 45, 51. All right, so we could definitely get this one finished next week as well. There's not really a rush to finish them because it's all going toward long-term savings, so not things we go in often, but I don't know why. I don't know. I can't explain it. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So we're going to come up here. Oof. And that is 4. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. All right, I'll spare you guys me counting this again. And let's see, I think we could probably do, ooh, we've gotten kind of high numbers. What are these? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I think we risk it for the biscuit, y'all. So this one from Miss Laura with LV Budgets, the highest number we've gotten is a 10. I think she could go higher, but that's okay. So we left off here, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Please be lower than 11. Oh, and we got a 6. Yay. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. That leaves us $5 left. So what do we do with $5? $5. Let's flip back to not that one, 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 not that one. Come on, Brittany, get it together. Ooh, let's check Christelle's challenge. Our Year of the Horse, and see, ooh, there is a 5 on here. Perfection. So we are going to, I just had that marker. Where'd you go, yellow? Where'd you go, yellow? Oh, there you are. You're hiding from me. And we will add our last $5 right into here. Perfect. All right. So now let's flip to Miss Christelle's envelope. Where are you? Oh, I skipped this one. Fart. Okay, well, we'll have to double up on that one next week. I don't know how I managed to do that. That was my 12 months Year of Savings collab. Now we have 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, whoa, 91, 92, 93, 94, 95, and 96. We almost broke $100. Yay. All right, so that is it for our long-term savings today. I feel like we're making really good progress. We're starting to see like that $100 mark on some of them. It's exciting. Like I said, I think some of these will take us all year. We have a couple of monthlies in there that will take us all year, but some will finish up in the month, like our scratchers. And I set it up like that on purpose so we could, so I could see some progress. Because I'm one of those people, if I don't see progress, I get impatient with a challenge. And I don't like that about myself. So it's a little method behind my madness. All right, and the last thing that we have today is, see, this is why I put this here. We get to color in a bubble. A booble. So what this is Dawn created this challenge, and she has no idea how many bubbles are on here, but the way that I'm using this is I save $1 every time I complete a challenge. Yay! And I color in a bubble and add it to the envelope. So let's do this. This yellow one still bothers me, but it's okay. Let's do a teal one. So let me grab my teal, and we will get this bubble right here colored in for our completed savings challenge. Love it, you guys. I love it. And I'm not counting this. I'm just adding my $1. I will condense if I need to, but right now we're just sticking that in there. Perfect. So we remembered. I'm happy that we remembered. And now we are going to do our New Year's Around the World. This is the last thing that I have for today. And the New Year's Around the World binder and prop coins are from, is the lighting weird? Has it been like that all video? Hopefully not. If it is, I apologize. It looks like it's weird on my little camera here. What this is okay, so the New Year's Around the World, the binder and the prop coin come from Miss Vicky with Pink Plum Budgeting. And this is something that I do daily. I bring $7 a day and I just work on tiny mini challenges because that's what I have printed and I'm trying to use up my stash. Some people play with only tiny, some people play with mini, some people play with both. I do play with both because I want to use what I have. And I bring $7 a day right here. And this goes into our bank of money back here. And that $7 is represented by the prop coins right here. And rolling a 3-sided die right here. We go through our challenges. And whatever the dice tells us, that challenge will get that number of prop coins. And we keep going through the 8 challenges until we run out of prop coins. And see if we get to finish any. And then the finished challenges are assigned to different sinking funds depending on the number envelope that they're in. So let's see, $2 or 2 prop bills coming in here. 2 for that one. I like the 2s and 3s. I'm not a fan of the 1s because I don't feel like we make as much progress. And I like to see progress. I think most of these we just started this week. We got lucky one day this week and finished a bunch. So, all right. So that was 8. So we're going to flip back up to the front. 2 coming in there. Ooh, you got 3 more. Look at you, number 2. 2 coming in here. We have 4 left. 2 are going in here. Ooh, and the last 2 are going in here. So we were able to give it the 2 that it wanted. So we will start on number 6 tomorrow. Perfect. Let's clean up some of our mess and make some room. And we need a marker. Let's do purple today. I'm feeling the purple. All right, so challenge number 1 got 50 cents. This challenge is from Miss Lindsay with Bookish Mama Budgets. It's this beautiful Snow Queen. Love it. And on most of my challenges, the circles or the squares or the icons are going to be worth 20 or yes, they're going to be worth 25 cents unless otherwise indicated. So just putting that out there. That's why I colored in 2 circles there. And then number 2, you got a lot of money. You got 50, 75, $1, and $1.50. This one is from, guys, I'm drawing a blank. Katie with Reynolds Budget. It's this cute. She has a golden doodle, and it says, suspect claims she has so much to do but lays down to nap instead. And let me see, we needed 25, 50, 75, $1. We needed $1.50. Wait a second, I counted that as, that's $1.50. So we actually have an extra 25 cents. So I'm gonna color in these last squares here. And yay, look at us, we finished one. And we finished one in number 2. So I'm gonna write number 2 on here, and I'll show you why that's important at the end. And then we have 25 cents to start a new challenge. So I'm gonna grab the next one in line here. And y'all, this one's for me, but I feel like it's gonna take forever. So this is one of the first challenges I ever made. It's a freebie over on my coffee. And again, they'll each be 25 cents, but there's a lot of circles on this one. So it'll be worth $1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, $8. Woof. But we get to color in one. Cool. Love it. All right. Number 3 got $1. It got 4 25-cent pieces. This one is from Jenny with Simply Living Saves. We get to mark off 4 of our boxes here. So we will get that done. It's such a happy cup of coffee. That's how coffee makes me feel. It's as happy as that cup looks. All right, number 4. It got, $1.25. It tricked me with those 50-cent pieces. These are some tinies. I'm doing the whole set. They come from Miss Vicky at Pink Plum Budgeting, and the boxes are each worth 25 cents, and this will save us $13 when we've finished each card. So cool. All right, cool, Brittany. You sound so lame. Do any of your kids tell you that you say things that no one says anymore? Like I said, the bomb. I actually said da bomb the other day, and they were like, Mom, you can't say that. I was like, but I said it when I was younger, and they're like, yeah, that was 100 years ago. Their sarcasm is to the next level. All right, so we got those colored in. Number 5 got 25, 50, $1, $1.25, and $1.50. This is from Carly with Carly with Budget with Carly. And we can do 25, 50, 75, $1, and $1.50. Ooh, so we only need $1.25 to finish this one. I just think that's the prettiest, happiest challenge. Makes me smile. All right, number 6. You only got 50 cents, my friend. And oh, would you know this one needed 75 and only got 50? This one is from Anna with Anna Banana Budgets. Coffee is my love language. It is my love language, you guys. It keeps me going. We'll definitely finish that one tomorrow. Ooh, number 7 only got 25 cents. You guys, the die is picking on this one because this one's not getting a lot of love. This one is from Canadian Finance Journey. Love it. Pivot. All right. Oh, number 8 only got 25 cents too. What is happening? This one is from The Secret Budgeter. Each frog is 25 cents, so we can cross off one. And look how sweet that little baby Tiana is. Oh, I just love it. Well, we did finish one. I am not coloring in the bubbles on Dawn's challenge for these because we go through them rather quickly. So just so you know, if you're wondering why I'm not coloring off another bubble, this one saved us 4, 1, 2, 3, and 4. $4 for spot number 2. And according to our sinking fund randomizer card back here, spot number 2 is for Black Friday. Yay. So what I do with that is I have a binder that is set up with the same categories that are on the sinking fund randomizer. And I go ahead and stuff the money. And the only money in these envelopes is the money that we have saved using New Year's around the world this month. So for Black Friday, doing my $7 a day, we have 10, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 21, and 22. That's pretty good. I mean, Black Friday's it's a hot minute away. Love it. All right, my friends, that is what I have for you today. If the lighting's off, I apologize that I didn't catch it until now. I'm kind of thinking it's my monitor, my little monitor. I use this so I can make sure I'm still recording. And see, it looks weird. But anyway, all right, my friends, thank you so much for hanging out with me on this Sunday. I hope that you guys are having a great weekend and that your week is off to a good start. In my head, Sunday's the beginning of the week, so I know some people say it's Monday, some people say it's Sunday. Let me know down below which day you officially consider the beginning of the week. I'm interested to know, because I know like some planners they have Sunday start and Monday start, right? Anyway, let me know down below what you think about that, and I will be back tomorrow, you guys. I'm so nervous about tomorrow's video because it is game day, which means we have to do Saving Survivor, and I'm super nervous about that. But come back tomorrow, see how I do on Saving Survivor, if I am up for elimination this week or not. And I will let you know who was eliminated this past week. If you haven't watched Maddie's video and you want to know, go check out her video. Thanks for hanging out with me today. Be a ray of sunshine everywhere you go. And I will catch you tomorrow. Bye.